Hey everyone, welcome to the next edition of Warikoo Wednesdays. I'm outside the nearby.com Gurgaon, lovely setting, and I thought this is where I could be shooting today. Today is going to be about decision making. I have taken a lot of crazy decisions in my life, and if I look back at them, I think all of them have followed this principle that I'm going to share with you today, which has helped me reduce the gap between the options that we think we want and the options that we think we should be taking, because decision making at the end of it is just resolving these two. It's We all know what we want, we even if you think we don't. But if you were to just hear yourself narrating your circumstance to someone, it's just so obvious what we all want. Some of them just refuse to admit it, and then there is the side which makes us believe that maybe what we want is not what we should do, because what we should do is driven by our circumstance, by what the world thinks of us, by our friends and family suggesting it, and so on. And a marriage of the two is what leads to effective decision making. What I've figured is the worst possible outcome approach really helps you figure how to narrow this gap. And here's how it works. I'm going to illustrate it through my example of joining ISB. Joining ISB was not an easy decision for me. I had never prepared myself to be an MBA student, so I was entering into something that I wasn't even designed to be or wasn't even mentally prepared for. And the financial investment of about 14 lakh rupees back in 2005 was a meaningful sum of money. I didn't have any savings. My family didn't have either. So I was to take this entire loan. Before ISB, I had a job that paid me 14,000 rupees in my hand every month. And I asked myself, if I do go to ISB, which is what I wanted to do, what's the worst possible thing that can happen? And I imagine that the worst possible thing that can happen out of ISB is for me to get a job worth 34,000, which is 14,000 for my life that was before ISB, and 20,000, which was the EMI of the 14 lakh rupee loan. And I asked myself, would I be okay getting a job worth 34,000 rupees out of ISB? And the minute I made myself comfortable with that scenario, with that circumstance, the decision was just so easy. It was just so obvious what I should be doing, because I had trained my mind and I told my mind, please become comfortable with the worst case scenario that could potentially happen if we decide to do what we want to do. And that works across multiple ways. You're in a bad job and you're not sure of whether you should leave it without having another job, or whether you should find another job and then leave it. You're in a relationship and you don't know whether you'll be feeling lonely if you end it, but you're in a shitty relationship and you want to end it. You are in a circumstance where you're deciding whether you want to go for an MBA or go for something else. Just think of the worst case scenario that could happen should you choose what you want to do. And ask yourself, will you be comfortable in that scenario or not? If you find yourself saying yes, take that decision. If there's any iota of doubt, don't take that decision. It's as simple as that. At least that's how it's worked for me. Until next time.